Hey y'all, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today is Saturday, August 21st, about 9 o'clock, and I have a super amazing book to share with you guys. This book is probably my second favorite book of all time, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So, if you guys have never heard of Dale Carnegie, he has really inspired millions of people across the world. This book has been published in every language known. So, that tells you how influential this guy is. There's Carnegie courses, institutes. So, if you've never heard of him, I would definitely recommend checking him out and getting inspired. So, I just want to point out the fact that I have so many notes for this book. It's nearly impossible to summarize 100 years worth of perfecting a craft in just a couple minutes and a few short paragraphs. But I will do my best, and I hope you guys buy the book and reach out to me and we can talk more about it. So I think this book can benefit a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. There's the obvious reasons, right? Like, you want to build your business, you want to build your social network. But what about if you have like anxieties and social anxieties, being in social situations? Maybe you dealt with trauma as a child. These are some things that I dealt with and that I really had to teach myself how to overcome, and it's still a constant practice. And I've read this book many times. Every time I read it, I learn something new from it. So I would definitely recommend this book to anyone and everyone, no matter how perfect or imperfect you may be. This book is for you. Dealing with people is the biggest problem we face. That is a quote from the book. And the Carnegie Institute of Studies actually found that one's financial distress is 15% due to their technical knowledge, and actually 85% due to their skill in human engineering. So personality and the ability to lead people. Well, isn't that interesting? So I guess it makes sense why so many people who never graduated high school or college still went on to do really, really amazing things. So what is the difference between someone that went to college and has all the technical knowledge but chose to be a deadbeat, and someone that had no technical knowledge whatsoever but made it successfully? According to Carnegie, that would be the vigorous determination to increase your ability to deal with people and to lead people. So how can we be better at leading people and dealing with people? One very, very important point made in the book is do not criticize, condemn, or complain. Don't do that, because any fool can do that. It actually takes real character and control to be understanding and forgiving and empathetic towards people and situations. So, as much as we all crave appreciation and desire the feeling of being important, we dread condemnation. And a pretty funny quote from the book, I don't know if I'd consider it funny, but human nature in action, wrongdoers blaming everyone but themselves. Human nature in action, wrongdoers blaming everyone but themselves. Sounds like human nature to me. So Carnegie tells us that there is a reason why man acts the way that he does. And if you can figure out that reason with each individual, you have the answers to his actions. You have the key to his personality, really. Everyone has their own story, their own reasonings, their own belief systems. And instead of judging, complaining, or condemning people, really just try to understand them. Something that you might think is wrong, someone else might not think is wrong. Who's right in that situation? There really is no right or wrong. It's just however you perceive it to be. If two parents always agree, is one of them really necessary? I never really thought about it like that. But when you think about it like that, I mean, it's so true. Like, if you're always agreeing, then where is the growth? Where is the diversity? Where is the new knowledge? I mean, so when you look at it like that, confrontation and disagreements are pretty necessary, right? They keep things interesting. They keep you on your toes. They keep you learning and understanding and growing. So basically what I'm taking away out of this is, when you're in the middle of a heated argument with your best friend or your significant other, your family member, that stupid Karen at the supermarket, instead of escalating things worse and allowing things to get more and more heated by saying, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, I'm right, blah, 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 blah. How about just taking a step back and realizing, hey, we see things differently. We have different experiences, and there's nothing wrong with that. Seek to understand. Do not seek to confront. Let the other person save face. Let the other person keep their ego, because at the end of the day, we all just want to feel important. Here's a nice little doggerel from the Boston Script. Here lies the body of William J., who died maintaining his right of way. He was right, dead right, as he sped along, but he's just as dead as if he were wrong. We're all gonna die someday, and that's just a part of life that we have to live with. So why don't we just make the best of it as we're here and seek to understand people and seek to be forgiving and not criticizing or condemning of others. There's already way too much hate in the world. I think we just owe it to each other to just spread a little love. So thanks for listening to me. I love y'all. Have a nice day.